Okay, so in this tutorial we're gonna go over adding nice bevel edges to our 3D objects here. So in the previous tutorial I went over polygon components and how to manipulate the components. So this is right after that. So I'm gonna grab this object, my short block. I have it selected. It's in green because it's in component object mode. I'm going to go right click on top of it like I talked about before. Right click on top of it and I'm gonna select edge so that now we are manipulating the edges. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag, left mouse drag, and select all my edges. See? Then I'm going to go over making sure we're under modeling, and I'm gonna go over edit mesh. Okay, make sure you're under modeling, because if you're not under modeling you're not gonna find edit mesh. I'm gonna click on edit mesh and I'm gonna go over bevel and I'm gonna hit bevel. Now I did that, but now if you look at it, it looks not that great. So, but luckily we have this little menu. Okay, and first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mess around with the fraction. And it's at 0.5, so I'm gonna put this down to 0.1. Oh, that already helps a lot. Okay, I'm gonna, what I just did was, okay, so it was like that. Okay, hey, where did my menu go? Oh, so if you want to bring that menu back, we go Control T, brings that menu back. Okay, Control T. Ignore all this weird stuff, just don't mess with it. Let's just look over here. So alright, 0.1, that's not bad. But if I right click on it, go to object mode, let go, you know, I like it, but I think it could be, the bevels could be a little bit tighter. So I'm gonna select it again. I'm gonna drop this down to 0.075, make it a little bit more tighter. Okay, and this is where remembering your fractions and decimals in elementary school finally comes in handy. Alright, object mode. So here it is. Okay, but if you look at it, let me see here. There's something I don't like. I'm gonna hit W to get out of that. Okay, hit W to get out of it. And here we'll discuss over our channel box again. Okay, where in real time the useful purposeness of the channel box. So short block, it's that one. I'm gonna go over poly bevel 01. This is your history. The major things that you did to your object, it's collected and stored as a history, where most of the time you can go back and manipulate it and change things. For example, I'm gonna click on that under inputs, poly bevel 1. I'm gonna go in here and oh look, here's our fraction, 0.075. Okay, remember we did that. Under segments, okay, segments, I'm gonna put 2. And look what that did. It segmented it some more. It added some more definition. Okay, it segmented it. Now I'm gonna click outside and look at that. What a nice poly little bevel we got going on. But if you look closely, it looks kind of off. Do you see this little gradation here? It looks like a seam. It kind of looks cheap and just early 2000s graphics. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna select it. I'm gonna go back to poly bevel in our channel box over here. Click on that and under smoothing angle. This basically it helps you to manipulate how the shading looks like for our object. That's all you need to know. I'm gonna put our number higher to say something like, what happens if I put it up 40? Does it do anything? Well, not really. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put it to 60. The higher the number means that, see how much nicer it is now? So the higher number you get, the smoother transition in the color tone or the shading of your model. So there you go. So it's much nicer. See, look at that. So much nicer than this. This here looks like 1990s graphics. This looks here like your modern, you know, graphics. Has a nice bevel. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Next tutorial, we're gonna do the same thing to this one, and we're gonna do the same thing to this one, okay? So that's the end of this tutorial. As I mentioned before, less than 7 minutes per tutorial. Okay, bye.